Whole food plant-based for beginners.
How to transition to a whole food plant-based diet.
Let's talk about how to transition to a whole food plant-based diet even if you're starting from scratch.
Regardless of your motivation, this video is going to help you switch to a whole food plant-based diet as we share with you step by step how to make it simple and easy.
To start off, what is a whole food plant-based diet, or WFPB? It focuses on
whole, minimally processed foods such as fruits, grains, and fresh vegetables.
No animal products, including meat, dairy, eggs, and cheese. And I mean no animal products.
Avoiding refined sugar, oil, and other highly processed foods.
Striving for perfection is often unrealistic and is really just asking for problems. Consider the diet change as a work in progress. Taking it in steps is actually the best way to go, and we're going to show you a way that hopefully works for you.
Start with what you already like to eat.
Chances are you're already eating a lot of plant-based food and don't even realize it. Some examples are oatmeal with fruit, a veggie stir-fry with rice, bean and veggie chili.
Take a look at what you typically eat and see if perhaps it might already be whole food plant-based or might have something easy to swap out to make it be that way.
The easiest way is just swap out a few ingredients. Let's look at some typical swaps.
Select a non-dairy milk instead of cow's milk.
Use dates as a food sweetener instead of sugar.
Use lentils or mushrooms instead of ground beef.
Use nutritional yeast or our cheese recipe in place of cheese.
Use veggie broth or water instead of oil when cooking.
The process doesn't have to be complicated. Just do what feels best for you and fits your lifestyle.
Build a simple plan. We use this magnetic dry erase board that we keep right on our fridge. That way we can plan out the meals for each week to help us with shopping, so we buy just what we need, and it also has the added benefit of avoiding waste. Those vegetables that have been in the refrigerator far too long, those get consumed because we have them on our list.
A basic formula for filling meals is grains, greens, beans, and sauce, okay? And by grain, I mean like that could be any of your starches. It can even be a whole wheat pasta. Beans are beans or lentils. Greens is any of the green non-starchy veg, and then sauce is the thing that makes everything all come together. Here's an example of some standard meals that we eat.
Breakfast can be oatmeal with fresh fruit sprinkled with a heavy dose of cinnamon.
Lunch could be rice with black beans, peppers, onions, mushrooms, corn, and salsa.
Dinner can be a delicious soup. We have many recipes for soup here on the channel. Pair that up with a nice fresh salad and a crusty bread, and you have a delicious meal.
And don't forget your snacks. Hummus with like chopped up veggies or a bowl of berries even is a really nice low-calorie, well, relatively low-calorie snack that's gonna get you through to the next meal.
Start off by stocking your kitchen for success.
Having the right foods on hand when you're ready to eat or ready to cook makes it so much easier to stick to this. Because if you don't have the thing, now you're gonna substitute for something that maybe you shouldn't be having. But you know what? An easier way is not have those things in your house at all. Some of our favorite foods for long-term storage are
grains such as quinoa, whole wheat pasta, and rice.
Legumes like chickpeas, black beans, kidney beans, lentils, basically any kind of bean. And they're good dry or canned.
Nuts and seeds such as almonds, walnuts, and flax seeds.
Spices and herbs, basically anything we can get our hands on. If you've ever seen our spice cabinet, we might have a problem. But I would like to say something. If you remember in Firefly, Shepherd Book said, and I quote, I have it right here. He said, "A man can live on packaged food from here till Judgment Day if he's got enough rosemary." I agree, but I don't think rosemary alone does it. I think you need a wide variety, a plethora, you might say, of spices, because that's where the flavor comes from. And spices and herbs are a lot of times very good. They're anti-inflammatory, and they add so much flavor and make a dish unique. You can change the culture of a dish, the whole base of a dish, just by using different herbs and spices.
Frozen veg is perfect. We have a whole video on our favorites.
And don't forget the veggie stock. We have a video on that, and it is a great way to use up scraps and things that you might throw away or compost to make something that actually tastes really, really good and enhances the flavors of your dish without having to add extra oil and fats.
Check what you already have to start off with and fill in the blanks, so that way you don't break the bank from the start.
Then you want to find recipes, and there's a lot of plant-based recipes out there. On our channel in particular, we focus on powerful, strong flavors. I come from a cooking background before I was plant-based, so there's no blah or boring on our channel. Everything has strong, bold flavors to make you not regret or miss the other way of eating.
Simply stroll through our catalog recipes and select the ones that sound interesting to you.
Our videos take you step by step on how to prepare these meals from start to finish, so it takes all the guesswork out of it.
Is your favorite meal missing from our repertoire? Let us know in the comments below, as we are happy to help.
And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on The Bistro.